What's going on, guys? My name is Ted, and I just recently watched the Black Ops 2 official zombie reveal trailer. Something I've been pretty excited about personally. I love Nazi zombies inside of Call of Duty, and that's what actually got me into the whole Call of Duty scene, was back in Call of Duty 5 Nazi zombies. But there's a few things I noticed, and some of them might seem very arbitrary, but some of them are actually very important. Let's get into some of the first things that I noticed. Going down the line, I just actually paused the video just frame by frame on YouTube, and noticed anything that I saw of interest. The first thing I noticed was that there was a teddy bear in the background. I saw this earlier on in the video, which means that we are seeing a return of boxes, of mystery boxes. And this kind of makes sense. Also, the boxes are going to move clearly because of how big the maps are. Some already confirmed information is that the maps will be much bigger and you can have 8 people on one team. So that's stuff that's already been confirmed. I'm going to go by some speculation things here, as well as things that might be changed before the game gets released. So some of these things don't actually make it into the actual game. Within these next couple of months before Black Ops 2 actually gets released, some things might change. Now, as we noticed, it seemed that the people were moving along inside the bus, and it seemed like they were going to destinations or different checkpoints, so it makes it seem like it's going to be a very evolving gameplay. I think this is really cool. Before in the past, we've had to open up doors and things, and it kind of makes it an evolving game, but only to the point of when the whole map's unlocked. I'd like to see it in here, where you can keep going and going, or maybe eventually you restart back at a checkpoint. But just in general, the maps look absolutely massive. I was thinking kind of, 50% larger, or maybe double the size. I think that these maps are going to be like 5 maps in one, because I think each checkpoint that you get to is going to be like a new map. I also didn't notice any rounds, so maybe they're going to actually have it to be each checkpoint is a new round. Something like that would be really neat to see it evolved in the gameplay. Moving on, I saw some perk machines. One in particular that I saw was Speed Cola, which kind of frustrates me. I was hoping they were going to put some new perk machines in here, and maybe they will. I'm actually sure they will, because that's one thing they always kept adding on to the Black Ops 2 games. Each new Nazi Zombies came with a new perk, and I hope to see some new perk machines. I think those are the coolest aspects of the game, is powering up your character to be this kind of super soldier, and especially with the specialist bonus back in MW3, I'd like to see that kind of a thing only in Nazi Zombies. Before they previously limited you to only have, I think it was 4 power-ups in Call of Duty Black Ops, and then you could have 8 if you did certain things like completed Easter eggs, or killed the guy on Call of the Dead. If you killed the I can't remember his name, George Romero. If you killed him, you'd get an extra perk. I'd like to see that only just being able to purchase the perk, not having to actually do anything for him, because that just extended the length of the gameplay too much. Another thing I noticed was power-ups. This, once again, might seem very common, but small things like this in a whole new game could be removed, and that's one thing that I noticed. I saw a max ammo at one point in the gameplay, and this is good. I like power-ups. Hopefully we're going to see some new power-ups once again. Between perk machines, power-ups, things like this are really cool, and I like randomness in the game. I like randomly getting power-ups. I think that's a good addition to the game, and hopefully we're going to see some new ones other than just a max ammo. Also, I noticed riot shields, and one thing that could be just a prediction, I guess, is that when the guy had the riot shield on, the zombies were not going after him, even though he had a guy right next to him. That could have been the reason for it, but it seemed like the zombies were completely passing him up for his buddy to his left. So I don't know what kind of protection the riot shield will give you. Maybe it'll only protect the zombies that are coming from up front and you can bash them endlessly, but it seems like you could abuse that and just line up in a corner and not get hurt by the zombies. So I don't know how they're going to work the riot shields, but I do think it's a cool addition. Anything like this could make a strategy for zombies that we haven't seen in the past. However, if it follows anything like the previous riot shields in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, they're going to be completely worthless. Who knows how well they hold up against zombies, but we'll have to see until the game actually comes out. One other thing that I noticed that might be a big deal, might be a small deal, is I saw a couple ladders. And this might seem very, very minute of a detail, but if you've realized in the past, we've never had ladders in zombies. We've never even had the press A to climb over an obstacle button. There's never been any sort of barriers that you can climb over in Nazi Zombies, and there's always been stairs, there's always been like hills and things like that, but we've never before seen ladders. And I noticed 2 ladders specifically throughout the gameplay, and maybe that's going to be important. Maybe they're going to be like little safe areas that you can get to for a certain period of time by climbing up the ladders, or maybe we can all climb up ladders now, including the zombies. I don't know. Moving on to the last thing I noticed at the very end of the gameplay, it showed just a glimpse of a new power weapon, and it kind of gave the humming noise of something spinning up and then just unleashing total power. And the only thing I could think of this being is kind of like the Thunder Gun, only it explodes around you in a 360-degree radius. That's kind of what it seemed like to me. It showed the noise that it made and the RPM thing that it showed and the splatter that it made at the very end. Maybe kind of think that it's like a 360-degree Thunder Gun where it just like charges up and then just like explodes outward. And I guess it doesn't hurt your character at all. We'll have to see when the game actually comes out. But these things just seem really, really cool. I'm definitely excited for Black Ops 2. In fact, even though I'm in college and I don't have my Xbox with me right now, I'm definitely going to try to find a way to get it here before Black Ops 2 comes out because I want so badly to play this game. And I'm going to try to balance that with school for a little bit. But that's what I noticed, guys. If you notice anything else that you want to leave me down below, make sure you do so. I'll read all the comments, and I'd like to hear what y'all guys saw or what y'all guys thought about the trailer down below. If you're going to get this game, let me know down below. If you just think it's going to be the stupidest thing in the world, let me know that down below as well. I'm totally stoked for it. I hope you guys are as well. When Black Ops 2 comes out, expect to see a lot of Black Ops 2 content with zombies and multiplayer on my channel. So if you're new, as always, be sure to subscribe. There's a lot of high-quality content every single day. Other than that, guys, as far as this gameplay goes, it's wrapping to a close here. It was a very close game. I went 30 kills and 1 death. It was a slightly longer game because I kind of camped my ass off the whole game. But I hope you did enjoy it. Other than that, guys, have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye.